Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come back and speak about spiritual philosophy, transcendental psychology. For it has snowed here, and it feels really good. It smells really good. It's not a lot of snow, but I think it's to me, it's one of the most wonderful thing of this physical world. Snow is very magical. So it's like I'm going to discuss a couple of ideas. The first one is that by now we should be able to receive the information, the impulses from spirit, from our higher self. And when spirits also personally, I choose to allow my higher self to give me the impulse, because when it comes from spirit, it is the right time for something. And then send love into the situation, empower the situation with emotion, and then let go. Because if you send love and love, and you send energy and energy, not only you will saturate the situation, but you will not be able to get the energy in return. So it is like a dance. It is like a dance. It's like you're playing a song. Some people are playing louder, so but does not prevent you from playing your own song, and then eventually all the orchestra will play together, and then we'll create this beautiful world. For it's all about balancing the being and the doing, the action and the non-action. As we always call, if we're always being, then nothing happens. We become frustrated unless we're really on a higher level where we can really create from within. But if we're always in the doing, that's what most of society is doing, we get exhausted and we don't find serenity. What we seek is to align the four bodies, the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the astral spiritual. For the astral body is the etheric body, is the akashic body, also all the memory. It is connected to the body of desire as well, although we do not want to be controlled by that. The mind is very important. The mental body is an extension of the great mind of God. Everything starts from thoughts, and there is two parts to this mental body. There is the intuitive and the logical. We need to blend in and to find this, to become the extension, to realize there is the subconscious and the superconscious above the conscious mind, the superconscious and the subconscious below. The subconscious is made of all the collective, all of that was created in the past, and it's like, so we need to always give love to our emotional body, otherwise we become subject to the collective subconscious. And eventually we tune into the superconscious, the spirit guidance through the intuition, where we get access to the mind of God, the cosmic mind. And because all was created from thoughts originally, it has to be thought before it can come into being. The universe, God had to think about the universe before he created. So it's like, but we need to give impulses through our emotional body, gives positive direction to the manifestation. So it is very important to escape the wheel of karma and to move into the state of grace. For that, we need to, to realize that all self-criticism, all doubts, all the chaos, all the fear is actually an insult to the I am presence. For the God, the great I am presence is merciful and understanding of all our ups and downs, and deal with that on a daily basis. But the intuition will give us access to the higher truth, and allow us to balance it out. And we can also use the 12 sacred rays of our light body. So, a lot of beings will choose, we're choosing personally to be consumed by the light, to return to be in the light and to be consumed by the light, to understand the dark and light blend in, and there is no more opposition, the push and pull of the third dimension. But some people will resist to that, so the free will will allow them to resist that for a little while longer. And so we cannot be driven by our emotion, because the emotion is connected to the collective subconscious, and so it's like it will not be a wise guide. We need to master our mind, and from there the emotion will be positive. It is a process that we're learning, and infusing love, light, and spirit within our emotional body, and rely on our guides and spirit guides and angels and all the beings that are working to us, that are intelligence, that are working with us 24 hours, 7 days a week, and to utilize the pyramid of light that we have in the fifth dimension, because that allows us to bypass all of the lower influences, to and to use love to temper our emotion, to use forgiveness and love. For once we achieve a peace of mind, joy can emerge from the heart. It's like there is this joy comes in, but the mind has to be at peace. So it is very essential to continue to cultivate that sense of of realizing, remembering we are the I am, for that is the truest part of ourselves, this great I am. Although we do want to fuse with it eventually, for after the ascension there will be many opportunities, these waves of ascension that is coming. Either we'll be able to return home, or we'll choose to join the galactic ships, or to become an ascended master, or to work on the angelic level, or depending on our frequency, of our desires. But if we choose to serve the planet, we'll become an ascended master or galactic, and then we'll work under the command of the supreme commander, that is Sananda, the office of the Christ. Everybody works in alignment with that, but some people will choose to return home and let the planet. Personally, I cannot make those decisions. I will allow my I am presence and my guides to assist me in making those decisions when the time comes. For I know that is for it is not a decision like we have to make the decision in relationship to what is now. Also understanding our dreams are very important. They are superficial dreams, that superficial desires that escape very quickly. If we pass through, they go away. But then there is deep desires. The deep desires will keep coming back, and although it may be some of them may be very unrealistic or completely opposite to the structure of collective beliefs, it is very important to believe in those and the potential for manifestation, because it is the reason why we came down here. If a desire keeps coming up, is because there are certain experiences we want to fulfill. Otherwise, we'll have to come back to fulfill them. So trust in your dreams, and continue to believe in that. So it's personally I have to strategize a little bit, because I'm getting a bit impatient with waiting, and so I'm going to strategize. I'm going to put some probably. I don't really like advertising, but I may have to put advertising on this channel. I probably should. I hope I can meet an agent, somebody that can help me negotiate those contracts. All the contract comes in English. I'm receiving dozens of them every day. And I think YouTube is going to authorize me to do that, and then maybe work with NFT to mint some NFT, because people are approaching me with wanting to acquire that. So, and my paintings are moving forward. So I do want to get on with life a little bit, so rather than be in a waiting mode. And so I hope you're also preparing yourself for a brand new year that will be very different, that will allow more freedom, more creativity, more joy. For there's this great cleansing that is happening. And so I thank you very much for being in your presence as much as possible. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your support, for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. And I'm going to finish with a song as usual. It's a song of Bob Dylan that talks about how important it is to find the perfect complement, the perfect match for who we are. Again, in relationships, there is superficial relationships that are here sometimes for karmic reason, and then there is deep relationships. So we have to prepare ourselves. For me, my master guide warned me to say not to stay too long away from intimate relationship. I had many in my life, but not for the past 20 years. Before I needed to develop this inner spirituality. But so I'm getting ready to return to the sense of living new relationships that may be coming into my life. So it's like living as a couple. It's different. There is a great deal of power. So this song is about that. It's called The Man in Me. It goes like this. La 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 la. La 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling, just to know that you are near. Set my heart a-reeling, from my toes up to my ears. The man in me will hide, sometime to keep from being seen. But that's just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week coming, for it is very important shifting time, for it is a time to, personally, I have my paintings, there's a bunch of mountain paintings that are coming together. I will show them soon. And I do feel I really want to get it on and to move on with life and to be in a receptive mode as well, for I know there will be great surprises, but to be in the expectation of something, uh, create a resistance of some kind. So it's about going with the flow as much as possible and moving on to the next level. Continue to pay attention to your dreams at night may be strange, but your inner self, your inner what comes from deep desires are very essential to pay attention to that and to honor that and to work with spirit to make it happen. Ask your angels, ask your guides to assist you in making all of that happen for the highest good of all. Thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salat.